What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Longbox Lounge. Joined as always with my guy Lou. How you doing?
I'm doing good. This is going to be a good episode. We got some big news to cover, some DC news, some Marvel news, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a little
Some
bit.
good books to cover as well. This week was
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. It was low key a huge week. I didn't even realize. I
Yeah,
thought December was gonna be quiet too, but yeah, it was. It was a huge week. Not gonna lie. But
it's
yeah,
like that first and last week of December that are really quiet, but the middle is like jam packed.
yeah. Because I think was it next week or the week after is crazy. Because we get 5 weeks in December of
Yep,
releases. I think so. Yeah, it always gets weird. Oh man, but
and
yeah,
holidays, things up.
yeah. I know one of them is on Christmas Eve. I'm like, damn. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna get my books. Hopefully they're open. But yeah, let's just get straight into it, man. Some pretty big news. First one out the gate, Superman, Spider-Man. We spoke about it earlier. I mean, everyone
we've
kind of
been
knew it
waiting
was
for
gonna
this one.
happen. Yeah, it was inevitable. I mean, especially with
Who
Batman,
called it out?
Deadpool, huh?
Who called it out? Rob Liefeld. He was like, "Oh, they're going to be doing a Superman, Spider-Man. Just wait for the announcement."
Yeah. I mean, it made sense too because if you look, like they were noticeably absent from all the Batman, Deadpool covers, and they had like everyone on their cover. They had Wolverine, all types of. So I was like, it made sense. But I'm really excited, man. So let's
Me
get
too.
straight into it. So the main story, Superman, Spider Man, is Mark Wade and Jorge Jimenez, which is dope. We love Jorge Jimenez over here. Mark Wade is cool. I like Mark
I
Wade.
think you called that one as well. You were like, "Yeah, Jorge's definitely going to be on it." I think in one of the episodes, if someone goes back and finds the clip, you also called out Mark Wade, if I remember correctly.
That would be crazy if I did. I don't know if I did. I'm gonna go back and look.
For some reason, I vaguely remember something like that, but maybe not. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
because I know we were talking about it because this one that was announced is only the DC one. So that's it's all the DC guys. So we're
Hmm.
still gonna get the Marvel one, but yeah, they got some cool stuff. We got Tom King and Jim Lee doing Lois Lane and a Mary Jane Watson backup. That one I know everyone's losing their mind about because of Tom King. I mean that
Yeah, a lot of people don't like him.
it is an odd story to put him on. I'm not gonna lie, like it kind of seems like it's on purpose. Like I don't know, like so I don't. That's why I kind of have faith though. Like they were like, nah, this is actually the greatest thing ever. This
Maybe.
is the one time he's. So we'll see. I mean, that and it's Jim Lee, so I'm Jim Lee. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe that's why Hush was delayed. He's working on this book.
I know I saw someone put. They were like, oh, since Jim Lee's on it, maybe it'll never come out. I thought that was funny.
That is funny.
Yeah. The next one, Matt Fraction and Steve Lieber. They're doing the Jimmy Olsen and Carnage backup. That one
That'll be
sounds
fun.
pretty cool. I think
That
that
one
one's gonna
sounds
be
really awesome.
fun. Yeah. I think that one will be cool. And Matt Fraction and Steve Lieber, I guess they did a Jimmy Olsen comic back in the day, so they're kind of reuniting. I saw,
Okay.
so that's interesting. The one I'm really hyped for though is Superboy Legion. He's like the future Superboy, I think, and then Spider
Yep.
Man 2099. That one just seems cool, and it's all by Sean Murphy, written and drawn. He did the Batman, the White Knight and stuff. So, but his art is dope. So
Yeah.
I think at the
That's gonna
very
be
least it'll
good.
look dope.
Because that's going to be our futuristic story. I'm assuming since they're
Yeah,
both futuristic versions, that'll be pretty sweet. Um, for the Jimmy Olsen and Carnage, I'm hoping they kind of lean into that new Avengers Carnage where he's kind of humorous. I think that'd be an interesting take for a DC Marvel crossover.
I
Instead of him being, I mean, he can still be the sadistic killer he is, but
yeah, cracking jokes. Now I think he will.
yeah,
I think it'll fit too better with Jimmy because if you have just all the comedy on Jimmy, I don't know. But if they're both a
right.
little funny, I think it'll work. Yeah.
Maybe they bring in his lady killer vibe from the Superman movie.
That's honestly what I was thinking of the whole time, and it was just maybe it's like, or it's the opposite. Carnage is the
Yeah,
one killing his flow or something every time he's talking to a chick, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go kill some people?" And he's like, "Dude, talking to this girl." I think that'd be funny.
there's a lot of good from this man. This
Y-
might be awesome.
Yeah, there's still more. There's Gail Simone, Balin Ortega. They're doing Power Girl Punisher. That one is a funny one. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Gail Simone is cool, but Punisher and Power Girl. I mean, that's just a little odd. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I didn't see that at all. I never in a million years would I put them together. And then the last one I'm really excited for: Christopher Priest, Daniel St. Pierre. They're doing Superboy Prime and Spider Man during the Black Suit era.
Actually, that looks
That
that one
oh
looks
man,
awesome. That's
Yeah,
probably right now my most anticipated one.
and that's the one with
Um,
the Del Auto cover with the black suit.
yep,
That
it
cover
looks
is
so good.
so. I
I
think
need
that
that cover.
yeah, that's probably gonna be my cover as well because
Um,
that one is
I also
amazing.
have here that there's gonna be, I don't know if it's true, that there's gonna be a Daily Planet and Daily Bugle side
Yeah,
story.
yeah, Greg Rucka and Nicole Scott. It's
That
crazy how
should be
many
cool.
backups. I think this has more backups than Batman Deadpool.
I think so too, maybe one more, maybe?
I wonder if it's gonna be like a bigger issue. If the backups are like, hey, I ain't mad.
And I wonder if they're also gonna continue the story from the Batman Deadpool ones, like, how it's just one universe that's, like, all
I think we
mushed together.
I think we might see logo again for the Marvel one.
I was just gonna say, are we gonna see Logo again? That would be pretty cool.
That would be awesome. There's still one more backup as well. Jeff Lemire and Rafa Sandoval. He's which one is he? He's the artist on Absolute Superman.
Yep.
They're doing a flashback with Pa Kent and Uncle Ben. I
Oh,
think
that'll be
that
pretty cool.
I think that might hit. I think that might
I
be.
didn't know about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
didn't know about
So it's a huge crossover.
it is, man. They got a
They
lot of cool
a
covers
lot of
for this book.
backups. Oh yeah, the covers are amazing, and more covers are gonna come out. I mean, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
these are just open order. So, but I mean, I don't know,
We know how
man.
many they did for the Batman Deadpool one, so this
Even
is like a fraction.
oh yeah, they thank God. But even the cover A man by Jorge looks amazing. Like I low key just
Really.
I might just get this one. I'll probably get two. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm curious though. What do you think? What do you think we see from Marvel? Because that's everyone was crying about Miles, but I think it low key might be a legal thing since it's the DC side of the crossover. They might not even since Miles is like a
Right.
Marvel character, so maybe it's only the ones Marvel allows them to use.
Yeah, that's true, but maybe at the same time, maybe they're saving Miles for the Marvel
Oh
version,
yeah,
like, maybe,
there's no way he doesn't show up. No way he doesn't
um
show up.
it seems like they're doing a lot more of Superman and Spider-Man variants for this book.
Yeah.
Like in the the Batman Deadpool, there was only the one story with Batman and Deadpool, and all of the other backup stories were other characters.
Hmm.
Like this one, we have Spider-Man 2099. You said Superboy Prime, or
Yeah, yeah,
so like it's different versions of the same characters. So maybe they'll continue that with Marvel. Maybe they'll do like Miles Morales and you know I don't know, whoever, like a different version of
yeah.
Superman. Or maybe they'll do, Spider Gwen as backup story with some version of maybe Supergirl.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, that's true.
so yeah, I mean, I think we're not gonna know till we know, but Marvel can do something here.
Yeah, yeah. I think we still have a chance to get Bendis back for that. You know, for the Marvel
Bendis,
side, I wouldn't be mad at
I'm
that.
trying to think. Are any of these writers the same guys from Batman and Deadpool? Or no, I don't think so. So I don't think we're gonna get any of the same guys from Marvel. Like I would be surprised if we see Zeb Wells again.
Nah, I don't think
Um,
so.
yeah, I don't think so either. So I think we're gonna get all new teams. Obviously, some. How many covers do we got here? 6, 12.
Uh,
Obviously, 12 covers off the rip when Marvel announces their version.
oh yeah,
Um,
for sure.
so we'll see what's going on. We get a Black Cat cover for the Superman version.
Oh yeah,
So like maybe Black Cat will be in one of these somehow. I
yeah,
mean, the
yeah,
covers lie though, so it's hard to tell.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, we'll see, man. But I'm
It's gonna be
really
awesome.
excited. Oh yeah.
March 2026. It says it's releasing.
Yeah, it's pretty soon, which means the Marvel one is gonna be right after. The Marvel one is
Yep.
probably gonna drop May. But one thing about
May,
the
May or
Miles
June.
thing. Oh, what were you gonna say?
May or June.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
They might space it out a little more because summertime's gonna be all about Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially since
Summertime's gonna be
we'll be coming off Death Spiral right after this.
Death Spiral. There's gonna be Queen in Black. Then there's gonna be a Spider-Man movie in July. So I think
Oh yeah.
uh,
Oh yeah. It's
I
gonna
think
be huge.
they might space them out a little bit to get that Spider-Man
Yeah.
hype.
Yeah. They definitely will. That's actually low key genius if they do that. They should do that.
And
Wow.
Supergirl, Supergirl comes out early next year too. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like I said in the Marvel version, maybe we see a little bit of Supergirl just to like, kind of get
Mar-
some hype for that movie.
yeah, if Marvel's smart. Yeah, actually, that'd be smart, man. They come out in late June, and you have a little
Oh
Supergirl backup story in there as well. I think, yeah, you
yeah,
probably go crazy with that.
we're in for a treat. I kind of like this concept better. than Batman and Deadpool, honestly.
Yeah, I enjoy the like the both sides of the crossover. There's a Marvel one and the DC one, even though it's kind of the
Mm.
same sort of crossover. Like I enjoy that more. We actually kind of get our fill because I feel like sometimes with these one shots, you can't really
You don't get enough.
yeah, you don't get enough. Just maybe one more and we'll be good. And that's what I kind of
Right.
like about this. But also,
Yeah,
real
this
quick,
could be awesome.
yeah. Oh, I think it is. But real quick before we switch, I think Miles is gonna be in it. I know everyone was crying about that. There's no way he's not in the main story. I think that's probably what it is. You know, so I think
They
he'll
got to keep something secret,
yeah, yeah.
right?
So I think he'll definitely be in this DC one, but I think Marvel one, he could get his own backup, like a Nightwing type of thing. But I think yeah, he'll definitely be in both. I mean, he's one of the biggest characters out, and just in general, on top of being Spider-Man. So I mean, why wouldn't you?
He got one of the longest ongoings right now. I mean, granted, there's only one more issue, but
Yeah, yeah, it's not much longer.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, for real, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I think that's it for this one. For this topic. Well, you have anything else you hear about or you want to add, or I think we
No,
covered
I
our
think we
bases.
that Del Auto cover though, man. That you might be seeing that on this some point because that is so sick. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap!
Yeah, and that was amazing. I was like, damn, I love that black suit, man. That black suit is so sick.
It really is.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but no, nothing else from me. Super excited for this crossover. I imagine in the coming weeks we'll see the Marvel version. So
yeah, definitely. But yeah, I think that's it for this one. So let's switch gears. We're still gonna be talking about Spider-Man though. Let's talk about Death Spiral. We kind of got the layout, I guess, how many issues
yeah,
it's
we
gonna
got
be
the release schedule.
and all that. So it's gonna be an 8-part event. It's mostly just Amazing Spider-Man and Venom alternates between those, and then we have like the first issue of Death Spiral is like I guess a crossover issue of Amazing Spider-Man Venom, Death Spiral #1, February. I don't know. What are you kind of expecting for this? I don't know what to expect anymore. Like I was excited. I think 8-part is good because there's like 15-part Spider-Man events. It's a little too crazy. So 8 is cool. I'm not even mad about that, and because most of it is taking place in ASM anyway, so I don't have to go out
Yeah.
of my way. But I
It
don't.
looks like they're not changing too much either. It looks like in March we're getting 3 Amazing Spider-Mans, but Amazing Spider-Man's still going to be that bi-monthly release. So it's not like they're overhauling their Spider-Man comics at all. There's not a bunch of unnecessary tie-ins, although for the tease from Eddie Brock Carnage and the Free Comic Book Day tease that there was for this crossover, where is Carnage going to show up? Because Carnage isn't anywhere to be seen in the Amazing Spider-Man books,
Yeah,
and
he's.
neither is he in Venom. He hasn't been in Venom, I'm pretty sure, since they started this legacy counting, 250 and on. Um, so where does he kind of fit in? Who
Yeah.
lives? Who dies? I thought the event was going to be, now that he knows who Peter Parker is, he goes and tries to kill him.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Um, But yeah, I'm not sure. I've also been seeing things that Death Spiral is like the villain. Like maybe the new symbiote is called Death Spiral.
Oh,
Um, I don't
okay.
know if that's true because they show that guy, the white version with the spiral, the red spiral.
Yeah, yeah. I did see
So
that.
I don't know if that's a new villain. But overall, I think it's good that they're keeping this pretty small. Like you're not going like you said, you're not going out of your way. It's basically Amazing Spider-Man and Venom
Yeah, yeah.
plus one introductory book. Um, because I mean we're both on Amazing Spider-Man anyway, so
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
be getting some of this whether we read the full event or not.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, yeah. I'm kind of glad they didn't go too crazy. Like, if they went and started a whole new series just to tie into this event, then I would have been like, all right, come on, what are we doing a little too much here?
Right.
But I don't know, man. Who lives, who dies? I just, I don't want them to cop out and like, oh, we killed his coworker. His coworker in ASM, like, and that's who died.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I don't like he's cool, but I'm not gonna be heartbroken about it. Like, we just met him this run. I'm gonna be like, oh damn, funny guy's dead. You know what I'm saying? So I
The guy
really,
who couldn't do his job.
yeah, literally, he's been struggling, he's been mad the whole time. So that's my thing. Like, I really hope they do something that matters. I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff I've been seeing. I know everyone's saying Aunt May, which I mean, I could see.
that would be good for story. I think that give Peter something to really evolve around.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, because that's like his mom at the end of the day.
yeah,
That's who he's been with this whole time. She's kind of getting the short end of the stick right now. We don't really see her too much, and when we do, she's like, I don't know where Peter's at. Haven't heard from him.
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Getting worried. So it would be a good way to get him back. If he's still in space. I'm not sure how he's going to come back, but maybe there's a reason to it.
Yeah, yeah. I hope so. Yeah, but I do think the
I've
Aunt
also
May
seen
thing.
Mary Jane, but
Yeah,
like
I,
that
I
doesn't
just,
make sense.
yeah, I don't know. Is it? It's just what's the point? You know,
Yeah,
that's the problem with Mary J. Especially right now, they're not even really talking like that. Like he might be
right.
like good. I don't know. But Aunt
Spider
May,
Man's
like you said, it'll give him something to evolve from. We'll see. I just hope they do it right. I don't want her to just get like stabbed and be like no, and then that's it. It just moves on. But I think there's a lot of crazy stuff. I was reading one thing that if she dies, does it undo one more day if they kill Aunt May? So he goes back to being married. Like, there's a lot of stuff.
that.
So, if they do kill someone, I hope it's important.
Yeah,
Like,
I do too. I
don't.
hope it changes the scope of Spider-Man comics because that's what they need. I think. I mean, although this new run hasn't been bad at all, I mean, I think we're both enjoying it.
Yeah, yeah, I've been
From
liking
what
it.
we've talked about, it's good. And then they're marketing this. I have it pulled up here. Death Spiral. It says on the top, countdown to Amazing Spider-Man number 1,000.
Yeah, yeah, we're getting
So
close.
so something big has to happen here in this, or something big has to happen in issue 1,000, which is only, I think, issue 27 is 991 maybe.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Uh, yeah. So something big's gonna happen soon to Spider-Man. Maybe they kill off Norman. That would be.
I was thinking that too. I was
I
thinking,
think that could be also a good one to kill because like he's had this whole arc. Well, now specifically, he's had this whole arc to where he's like literally Spider-Man.
yeah,
So he knows what it's like to finally be a good guy, how hard it is. Um, and maybe he just dies. Something happens to him. He's doing whatever he's doing, and maybe he's just in his office or something, and there's a attack or something
maybe.
by this that Spiral character or Carnage or
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see him interact with them as well. The symbiotes and stuff. Maybe we gotta, you know, didn't they do that
for
already?
sure.
The Goblin King or whatever, Goblin Queen. But
Yeah, that I don't know. I'm not sure.
yeah, yeah, I know they get a little crazy. Norman would low key hit though, because I have been enjoying like his part of the arc, especially like I think the last issue where he fought Tombstone. He just whoops his ass. That was awesome. That was great. That was peak. But yeah, I think that's it for Death Spiral. Like we said, we wanted to actually have impact. Don't kill no jobber and then try to pass it off as a big death. Don't do that. But yeah, we
I,
just hope it's good. I'll definitely tap in. I'll pick up the Venom because it's only, like I said, it's only parts, and I'm already grabbing all the ASM ones, which is a majority of it anyway. You
which
know,
is 5. Yeah,
yeah.
I think what I'll do. I don't know, man. The Venom books haven't been good.
I know. I tell you what though, those covers have been sick. Every time I go into the shop, I'm like,
They're good, yeah.
damn, he looks so
The
cool.
covers
I'm
are
not
good.
grabbing it though.
But the book just isn't, man. I got 250, the return of Null, and I was just disappointed by it. But I think what I'll do is I'll get the core number 1 issue, that Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral number 1. Obviously, I'm gonna be getting Spider-Man, and then if the crossover book is good enough, I'll get those 3 Venom issues. If not, I don't really see them containing that much that you would miss out.
That's true. That's
Especially,
true.
especially with 5 Spider-Man books out of the 8, you know,
Yeah, you got a
it's all
majority
good
of
in
the
the
event.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's my thing too. That's why I'm like, I'm not too crazy. I'm not too worried about it since it's majority ASM. So
right. But maybe it's good. I mean, it's definitely. I think it's good after the last Spider-Man event, because that was also an 8-parter, but that was all Spider-Man books. It was the
the,
8
the
Deaths of Spider-Man. It was
yeah,
actually more than 8 books, but
uh,
that shit was terrible, bro.
yeah, yeah. But that
It,
one
it
was
became
like
an X-Men
wild.
book.
Yeah, because they were like switching writers like every other issue with the art. Like there was a lot of like weird stuff going on behind the scenes with that. It's
It
crazy.
was, man. It was very weird. And I didn't like it. There were some good issues, and I was very hyped for it because it was like the lead in to One World Under Doom. Like, Doom doesn't want to risk his own life, so he sets Spider Man on this task that Doctor Strange usually does, and it was just crap, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I didn't hear anything good about it. Like I was like, all right, I'll just wait for this to end. I'll wait for the number one was on its way anyway. I was like, I'll
yeah.
just wait. You guys don't seem too happy.
So Death Spiral could be a good turn for events if it's decent.
Yeah, yeah. We're
Which
hoping.
everything has been so far. All the Spider-Man stuff's been good so far. The space arc's been really good. So
Yeah, like I said, I've really been enjoying the ASM, but I do feel it though, especially post Hellgate. Like, what are we gonna do post Hellgate? I think is really what it is, which is Death Spiral. Because after like Hellgate, I don't know where to like, to really excite people. So
oh,
hopefully
that
that does
rematch.
the job.
So
That's what I'm saying. I'm so hyped for this rematch, but that's the thing. Once that's done, like, all right, now
it
we're
happens,
yeah, we're it's damn near a relaunch. It feels like I'm like, all right,
right?
so we'll
Maybe
see.
that's where we're going. At the end of the day, maybe that's where we're going.
I do hear that a lot. Everyone's like, Joe Kelly doesn't write long runs. Don't expect him past 27. All that type of stuff. But we'll see, man. I
Yeah,
hope not.
we'll see. Yeah.
I prefer. I mean, we both prefer. I think a longer run. Someone who could
Oh, for sure.
tell their whole story. But if not, it is what it is. But I think that's gonna cover it for Death Spiral. Right? You want to add anything?
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think there's possibility for it to be good.
yeah, yeah.
So we'll def tap into a little bit of it.
We'll see.
Um,
If starts off weak, it's already.
and then when the previews start coming out for that
Oh,
stuff, we'll get a bigger taste,
yeah,
a better
definitely.
taste of what's
That's
going
true.
on. So
Definitely. But yeah, that's it for Death Spiral. Next up, one we were really hype about, and it's not even the big announcement for this guy yet. Ryan Stegman is writing and drawing the X-Men annual coming out. He's joined by some other artists as well. But man, I think that might be his first written work at Marvel, if I'm not
yeah,
wrong.
I was just gonna say I don't know if I've read anything by Ryan Stegman where he's the writer. Um, but I mean, this looks awesome. It looks freaking awesome. I mean, the cover is like this big monster. I'm sure Steven will throw it
Yeah.
up on here. Um, this big monster. Someone said that this is funny. Someone said Jean Grey is breaking up a gay couple in the cover because it's Nightcrawler and Wolverine.
That's pretty funny.
It is funny because they're always together. Those two, Wolverine and Nightcrawler, have that. They're
Yeah,
basically brothers.
yeah, they're
They're really good
bros.
friends.
That one
Um,
panel,
yeah,
he's
so I like
holding
that
her.
kind of humor in there.
That's
And
pretty
I mean,
funny.
the book. It looks like they're doing it this monster thing, kind of.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Um,
cool.
even in the main book, or no, that's Uncanny. I think Uncanny is doing this monster Legion of Monsters thing for their return arc.
Oh man, you think they can tie into Infernal Hulk?
Maybe it's definitely possible.
Yeah, no, but I'm
Let's
really
see.
excited for this. So he's gonna have Steve Scrose and Sanford Green. Sanford Green is dope as hell, for an artist. He's great. But I mean, I'm really excited, man. What is this set up? Like, if this does good, is Marvel gonna give him his own book, like Peach? Write and draw.
That
I
would be
mean,
cool.
dude, I'd
That
be
would
in
be very
that written whatever book it is.
yeah.
Uh, uh,
I think there's a lot that could happen here because looking at the League of Comic Geeks information, the main characters are on the cover. It's Nightcrawler, Phoenix, and Wolverine, and this is going to be the first time that Phoenix comes back to Earth
Oh wow.
from her solo book. Like she's been in space this whole time, um, so it's going to be very interesting to see how she comes back, what it's like. I mean, d- Cyclops is going to be there too at some point, and I imagine Cyclops is going to be dealing with this post traumatic stress of revelation. He's like, what the heck just happened? Phoenix is back. Like, I haven't seen her, and I went to this different reality. Um, there's these monsters. I mean, it looks like it says when an all new mutant menace known as the Creationist forces four artists to visualize monsters that tear through reality, the X-Men
Yeah.
survive an attack where imagination itself becomes the enemy. That sounds awesome, dude.
Yeah, it sounds dope. Like, I'm really excited. And another thing is, because we already know he's not coming back to the mainline X-Men.
That's true. That's another point that we've talked about before. Like we didn't know if he was coming back or not, but now it's confirmed.
Yeah, he's
Tony Daniels is getting an arc, and then Netho
mhm.
Diaz is getting an arc, and I think it's back to Daniels after
Yeah,
that.
I think they're gonna alternate arcs. Is what
That's
it
fire,
seems
dude.
like. Yeah,
They're,
that's a dope duo. Dope.
yeah,
I'm definitely gonna be tapping into X-Men once we're done with Revelation. I'll still keep picking up X-Men for sure. But I'm curious, man. Did they already give him his ongoing? And they're like, "Oh, this annual is your setup, for
Maybe
whatever book." Because I mean, like I said, he's not on it. He's got. I mean, they work. I mean, maybe. I mean. I mean,
he's
yeah,
being very secretive, so it's got to be something big.
yeah. I mean, he's a big guy. You know what I'm saying? Like on artist wise, like he's up there. He's top five. I think
He's done a lot of stuff, yeah.
popularity wise.
Project.
He's just a big name in the comic books world. So I don't see him just like dipping. I'm taking the 6 months. I'm not doing anything.
Right.
I
Yeah, I
just
don't think so either.
a lot of comic guys really don't do that unless you had this humongous hit and then we got a show coming out. I'm not doing nothing for like a year. All right, but he's not doing all that. So I'm curious, man. If he does get his own X book, like I said, I'm
But would
definitely
it be
here. That's the
maybe
thing.
it'll
I don't know. I was
maybe
looking. I was like,
yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know either.
even. I don't know. We have X Men. We've got Uncanny. We've got the 10 other new ones coming out. We've got X Forces coming back.
Wolverine,
Wolver.
X-Force, yep.
That's what I'm saying. So I think all our main usual X. I mean, I don't know. They're gonna give him X
You
Factor
know,
back or something.
it
Like I
might.
don't.
I don't know, man. This cover is
Mm,
really misleading because part of me wants to think that it would be Phoenix because she's the only one who hasn't gotten a relaunch book announced yet.
that'd be pretty sick.
And
Written, drawn,
freaking
Stegman.
Danny Moonstar has gotten a book announced, a mini
Yeah.
series. It got delayed, Um, but no Phoenix. I mean, Phoenix in the From the Ashes was amazing. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
amazing.
That was one of the bigger books, I think, as well.
And if they got Ryan Stegman to do that, that would be fire.
I'd definitely be in there. Stegman, Phoenix, yeah, definitely. That
That'd be
that
cool.
that'd
That'd
be
be a
hype.
cool, interesting take on the Phoenix.
Yeah, maybe he just gets his own X book. Who knows? Maybe he just gets something totally new. You
Yeah,
know?
maybe he makes an original character.
Oh, hey, that'd be pretty. That was the deal. I gotta get 5%. Hey, hey, I ain't mad at that. If that's what he's doing, let him do it.
Right, right. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm gonna try to get this information out of him. He responds on X, so you know,
He was
I'm gonna
supposed.
try to get it out of him.
I thought he was supposed to be on Panaloids. I thought it was yesterday, but no announcements came out because he said he was gonna announce the big secret. I thought, but I follow them on like everything. I didn't see
Maybe it
anything.
got canceled or something.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna have to check, but who knows? Hopefully it comes out soon. I think it will. I think it will.
Yeah,
But
I bet you it will.
yeah. I think that's gonna do it for the X-Men part. Anything you want to add?
No, no, nothing until we get to the Age of Revelation stuff
Oh yeah, yeah.
for X-Men.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that'll wrap it up. Do you have any other topics before we get into our comics? I want to do the picks of last week, then we'll do picks of this week.
There's supposed to be a Supergirl trailer
Oh
today.
yes.
If you guys didn't know, we did get a poster. We got a little teaser clip. It looks awesome.
Yeah, she looks
Um,
great.
I'm super excited for Supergirl. I mean, I hope they lean in for this trailer. Like, I hope we see Lobo.
I think we will. Well, at least hear him.
Like,
He's gonna say
yeah,
something.
yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I wish we could have live reacted to the trailer. That would have been pretty cool.
Oh,
Um,
that would have been sick.
but if not, we'll cover it next week. We'll cover it next week. We'll
Yeah.
go in depth whenever we all see it. Um, but yeah, that's the DC news for this week. The live action news.
Yeah, Supergirl's gonna be dope. Hopefully, I mean, we'll see if they get bought out. I mean, I don't know. The way it's going though, it looks like it's gonna be a year before any of that gets finalized. So
I don't think
I'm
I
not
don't
even
think
worried
it'll
about it anymore.
be. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
because
seems like there's gonna
for
be so
yeah.
much red tape, bro. Like it's just
Well, I read something that DC has a deal that all their movies have to be in theaters until 2029.
yeah. I read that as
So
well.
so I don't think there's going to be that much meddling with DC, at least for a while. There'd be no reason to do it.
Yeah,
But you never know. You never know what Netflix is going to do if they even win, and you really never know what Paramount's going to do.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Those guys here.
I also I also read that Paramount's going to be like the biggest TV movie
they
distributor if they get
Yeah,
this or something.
and it's crazy because they're already like low key the biggest, like in terms of what they own amongst like just cable news networks, all that. And it's kind of crazy that they even own what they own already. So to get like it's over.
It'd be
they're gonna have a
crazy,
majority.
crazy day.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. But let's get into the books, man. Last week, we didn't miss too many books last week, so we'll go quick. What was it? Just Fantastic Four, Green Lantern, right? I think you
Yeah,
missed more.
Fantastic Four, Green Lantern, Doctor Strange #1 was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah. How was that?
It was good. We didn't cover Rook Exodus either.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I
We
think
didn't.
that's it
We didn't
from
really.
last week.
So let's get into that. Let's start off with that one. Rook, number 9. Rook Exodus. We got
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. What about that art, man? Fabok is killing it.
we see Stag in action. We finally get to see Stag in action. He's crazy. He can understand multiple languages, which they were under the impression he only spoke Japanese.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then he's like, "What'd you say?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was awesome. He's like a samurai,
Yeah,
but he was rough. He's like, nah, I'm gonna kill that guy. I don't like him. Killed my wife. They're
a
like,
samurai with no honor
yeah, yeah,
because the honor is taken from him.
yeah, yeah. That was sick. The whole spider thing. Do you think that's a rook?
I do think it is Warden.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think maybe the same thing is happening that's happening to Bloodhound is happening to some of these other wardens around Exodus, right? So, maybe because they claim they don't know about the spider, right? But they know about all these other ones, but they don't know about the spider. So what else don't they know about? Like, could there be other corrupt versions that have this instinct intertwined with them, like bloodhounds infected, arachnids infected? I mean, could this be a thing that happens to other people? Like, could Rook get this? Like, could Rook get
Just
infected or whatever and
start
forget
acting
who
like a
he is?
bird.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it was crazy with the arachnid one because it's like a hive mind kind of thing. So they're just like, yeah,
yeah,
we just want to eat. Well, the spiders basically
yeah.
took them over, and they're just trying to eat. So that one's kind of crazy because with Bloodhound, he's more of just like this
By
feral
himself.
dog, and he's not really. But this dude is like building an army of spiders, pretty much, and being controlled by the spiders. So I think
Yeah,
that
it's very interesting.
they could get wild with that.
I also didn't expect the big. I mean, it's on the cover. I didn't expect it, but the big spider mech suit,
Yeah, yeah, that
like
was
I
wild.
did not expect that at all. And it's like this overarching figure just above all of them. They're like, I'm blah blah blah, whatever. And it was crazy. And like you said, the art is phenomenal in this book. It's like I don't know. This might be some of the best stuff going on right now.
Yeah, yeah, it's wild. I love seeing the animals fight as well. You kind of got like Pumbaa and everyone above on the ice, and
Hmm.
they were fighting. Pumbaa's awesome, man. I'm so happy he's
Yeah,
still
I do.
alive and they're keeping him around. I was like, nice. We
Facts.
like Pumbaa. We like Pumbaa. He's cool.
Yeah, that was really good, man. I'm so happy I chose to pick this up. Get that first trade paperback because you
Yeah,
got it. That was awesome. Oh, my dog's coming in.
yeah.
um, but I mean, it's such a good book, dude. Like, I didn't realize that we'd only be getting. What did you say? Like, it's like six
6 issues.
issues or something.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was watching. He was doing an interview. Fabok. He's like, yeah, but I can only draw 6 issues a year right now. I was like, what? I just picked this
Yeah,
up.
yeah. But I mean, it'll be worth the wait, I think, because the
Oh
next
yeah,
issue's in February, and that'll be 9, I think, right? Or
yeah.
was this one 9?
No, this one is 9, so it'll
I
be
think
10. So
it'll be 10.
yeah, yeah.
So we're getting 12 before a gap, right? It'll be 10, 11,
I
12.
believe so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm cool with that, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
I'm
I
cool with
said,
that because
his art is definitely worth it. I think if he was
yeah,
obviously not the artist he was, then we'd be like, what the hell, man? But I mean, you're not really getting his art anywhere else, really.
right.
Plus the stuff. I mean, he's got Jeff Johns with him. Jeff Johns, I really think is like he's a legend. Like he's really,
And
really up. Like he's up there for sure. So to have, I mean, working with him, I'll definitely wait. I mean, come on.
yeah. And there's other stuff coming too. Like, we get the Rook Exodus 10 in February. That's the Stag centered issue.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I don't even mind waiting because we get Battle Beast back the next month. Battle Beast issue 7 in March. Psh,
With a Todd
yeah.
cover, that's gonna be
Yeah.
sick, dude.
Yeah.
That Todd
Oh
cover
man,
looks.
I need that bad.
I was telling him at the shop. I was like, "Did you see the Todd cover for Battle?" He was like, "Yeah, yeah." He was like, "Is that a?" I was like, "No, that's open order, dude." I was like, "That's cover B." They were like, "What?" I was like, "Yes,
Yeah,
dude."
they got to get that, man,
I'm
everywhere. That'll sell.
I'm not gonna
Apparently
lie.
they did like a one-off trade.
I think that's genius though. Like making it an open order instead of a ratio, dude. Everyone and their
Yeah.
mother's gonna order like 30, 40 copies of that, and it's gonna sell. I
And
mean,
people are going to buy it. Yep.
everyone's gonna buy that. What? That's gonna be Battle Beast is gonna watch. it'll be top 5 that month for sure. With a Todd
I
cover,
think so
there's
too.
no way. There's no way it doesn't. But what oh
Doctor Strange
yeah, how was
was
that?
very good, man. It was very good. The art is amazing. They're really I mean, I know he's, like, the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard now, but they're really diving in with this magic stuff, dude. Like, he's using this magic like he's never used it before.
Oh,
I
nice.
mean, you guys know we go into spoilers on this show, especially for last week's books, like, he uses this dark magic at the end. He's, like, becomes this dark entity figure, like, this dark
Oh,
version of Doctor Strange, and it's awesome. He's like, "Yeah, just watch out. I'm gonna end this guy." And they flash to him using this red and black power because there's a new villain in this book who was dead, and then the Alfheim people, I don't know what they're called, but the people that live on Alfheim are like, yeah, we need to cut his head off just to confirm he's dead. Um, and Doctor Strange is like, yeah, I mean, I'll do it, but can we like figure out if there's another way that we don't have to cut his head off? Like, can we just make sure he's dead? So anyway, he crawls out of the coffin. He's not dead. He's not dead, and he's like this all powerful figure named Veer Boden, and he's honestly menacing. Like he's scary. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, this book, like Angela's in this book,
oh,
Sif is in
nice.
this book. Obviously, Doctor Strange is in this book. They talk about how Thor's dead. They talk about how Doctor Strange teamed up with Loki to not tell Thor that Loki snuck back into Asgard. Um, yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's great. It's really good, man. It's really good.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. Yeah, it seemed cool, honestly. I think I might go back and pick it up. I know the shop still has a bunch. Yeah,
Highly recommend.
yeah. Who's writing that one? Is that what's his name?
Derek Landy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, same guy who did he did the Strange in Asgard miniseries for One World Under Doom. I
Mm.
totally forgot. I totally forgot that was a tie-in for that event. One World Under Doom tie-in. Strange of Asgard. He also did the 450. I think it was 450 or 250. No, it
Well,
was 450.
yeah, I think it's 450. Yeah.
Yeah, he did the 450 mega issue for Doctor Strange, and now he's on the ongoing.
Dang, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, might have to tap into that one. Not gonna lie.
It seems like he knows what he's doing, man, with Doctor Strange, because this magic that he's pulling out is awesome.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, that one
It's
sounds
like all
fun.
Asgardian spells too. Like it's not Crimson Bands of Sidorak. It's none of
Yeah,
that, bro. It's all Asgardian magic now. It's awesome.
that's pretty dope. What did you think of Knife Fight? I know I spoke about it, but you hadn't read it yet. What did you think of that?
It was awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, it was interesting to see how like his suit has the mother voice or what's the words they
the
use?
mother box.
Yeah. Like his suit has that power or something. So I think it's his suit that's changing the universe around him, right?
Yeah, it seems like it's
And
moving him.
yeah, and it seems it was awesome to where he's getting, beat up by Dick Grayson, and then all of a sudden he's captured by Jason Todd, and he pulls off his red mask. I mean, the art in this, it's Dan Mora. I mean, we've been going crazy over Dan Mora on this channel. Like this
Yeah,
book is
it's crazy.
phenomenal,
Yeah. Knife Fight was really fun. I really
and it's
enjoyed it.
getting me all the more hype for Iron Man because Joshua Williamson is killing the writing. I mean,
Yeah. Williamson is a man. He read some of his stuff when he was on Superman, and that was really good. And now he's doing all the KO stuff. And then once KO's done, he's really gonna be on Iron Man. I think he's got one other book at DC after KO once all that's done. But yeah, and then the last one for last week, Absolute Green Lantern. What'd you think? Number 9.
I liked it. I don't think I liked it as much as issue 8, but it was definitely good. I mean, we see glimpses of, you know, a lot of stuff. We see Gold Mask. I don't really know the Lord of Green Lantern too much. I mean, we see
Yeah,
Sinestro, right?
I didn't know who that was either. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen it, I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't know who that
Nemesis.
is, but heard it. I mean,
Nemesis, aka Gold Mask, seems to be the same person who
made me
can like
think of
shape.
Goldfinger. You ever seen Austin
Yeah.
Powers? That's all I was thinking of when he popped up. I was like, man, I want to watch Austin Powers now.
Um, it was a good issue. I mean, I don't know where it goes though, because she's been shot. Like her girlfriend or her ex girlfriend just
Yeah,
leaves her.
yeah, that was
Um,
pretty wild.
and then she gets shot not even seconds later. It's kind of crazy. Um, but it's definitely picking up from the beginning. I'm enjoying it a lot more. So I don't really have much to complain about. It's pretty darn good.
Yeah, that's also another thing. Like I actually really like this one. I've really been enjoying the relationship drama between Joe and her ex. I don't know
Yeah,
why. I mean, Al Ewing he's really good at that stuff. So, but it's just been like really interesting. I like their dialogue. It just feels a little real, you know. So I
it
enjoy
does.
the drama, the back and forth. But I don't know. It makes me think though. Like, why do we have that first like 6 issues? I feel like even now they're like they're still really not important. You know,
Right.
like we could have did that 6 issues in like two, and be where we're at now. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
I like that they're setting up Mogo. He's like a Black Lantern planet. I think that's gonna be crazy if they're doing Black Lanterns and stuff. They're setting up some stuff. You know, like I like this one, but I hope the next one does pick up a little bit more because this issue
Yeah.
and the last one have been Joe and her ex. It's like, all right, 2 issues is cool. Now let's move on, which we already did. It seems like. So we'll see what's up with this gold mask guy. Like I said, I don't know nothing about him. I never even
Yeah, me
seen,
neither.
heard, none of that. So we'll see. But I liked it. Definitely picking up. I feel like we have a little bit more stakes and drama. Like when it
Yeah.
started, we just didn't know what was going on. Everyone died, but then nobody died. I hate when they do shit like that. You know.
Yeah,
So
we're really starting to see a lot of people too. Like we see there's a Red Lantern who's this bird character that
yeah, yeah,
she's
yeah. She can feel him or
really scared
whatever.
about. And then there's the Sinestro. Um,
Yeah.
I think he's yellow, or is he red? What color lantern is he?
Sinestro.
Um,
I forgot which one he is in this one. I know they already have the Yellow Lantern. I think it was isn't it John Stewart?
yeah, John Stewart's the Yellow Lantern. I could pull it up right here.
I know they're trying to like play with it a little bit right now. It's like gold. It's not yellow or something like that.
Green Lantern. Oh, not free. Absolute green. Green Lantern. Where is it, man?
Yeah, I mean Sinestro, but he's not in it like that. Like if he does, he'll
No,
have.
it's literally a tiny panel.
Yeah, yeah, he's getting like a panel here and there. He's not even getting a page. That's why I'm like,
Gold, yeah, he's Gold Lantern. So there's Red Lantern. Gold Lantern is Thal Sinestro. Red Lantern is Tomar Ray. Mogo, again, like you said.
yeah, Mogo
Yeah,
is hype.
it
I think they're gonna do a lot
it
of cool stuff with that.
seems like they're setting a lot of stuff up. So
Yeah, I hope, like I said, I hope he didn't get caught up in the setup thing he did in the first six. Like I get the
right,
setup, but like the way he did it there is so slow, and that's the thing. Like his work is amazing. Like Al Ewing is like
he's the
legend.
guy.
He's
The guy.
legendary, bro. Like if you read Immortal Hulk, especially like when it started, like that first 25 issues are all like damn near 5 out of 5s.
I
Like
read
every single one is not a slow one, and that's why I was so confused with Green Lantern. I'm like, yo, why is he doing this super slow burn? I'm like, you don't have to do that, and it's not even your thing.
he could do that in Thor. That's what Thor's for, man. Like Thor's this mythological
I
story.
mean, even Mortal
Um,
Thor has been crazy. Those first 3 issues, he was just running
yeah,
down. Something happened. He'd go beat everyone up, and it was awesome. You know,
yeah,
we get movement, but in this, like, even though it's picked up now, those first couple issues, it, like, you get Hal walking down the street. He killed one guy. That was the whole issue. What the like? We need something more, you know, which is picked up, but still, it feels he's sliding a little back into that. So I hope this next one we actually get something.
I think that's it from last week, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely it from last week. So we get into this week's book. Huge week, guys.
Man,
Huge.
I read 8 books from this week already.
I was gonna say I did too. I was grinding last night, man. I was getting a little tired. I washed my face, knocked out like 3 more books, went to bed. Yeah,
Yep,
but they were. I ain't gonna lie. This was an amazing week.
it was. It really was. There's a lot of good stuff.
I haven't read a bad book yet.
Nope.
But let's start off the biggest banger of the week. You already know. Let's talk about spoilers. Absolute Batman number 15. Absolute Joker first appearance. What
Man,
did you
is
think?
this crazy? It's awesome. I've one of the standout part for me that I really like the most is how he's like mainline Bruce Wayne, kind of. Like a lot of him when he's in his human form resembles mainline Bruce Wayne, and that is so cool. Like he has his own Bat cave. I mean, I guess you could call it the Joker cave in this
Yeah,
one. He's got all this money. He's super genius. Uh, I mean, he might even be smarter than mainline Bruce Wayne, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're painting him as the super duper genius. I really like that part. I really like the way they told the story in this one. How it's like, Alfred narrating it to Bruce. He's like, "I'll tell you what I know," and Bruce is like, "Tell me what you can believe. I don't
Yeah,
want to know what you know. Tell me
yeah,
what you believe." So he's like, I mean, it was an awesome way to tell the story. How they're going through these different Jack Grimms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he's like, "Tell me what you fucking believe." There's only one. There's never been five.
yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, that's really interesting. We see a glimpse of the monster he becomes on one of his islands, because it's like a. You ever read that book, The Dangerous Game?
No, I
I think
didn't.
that's the title of it. The Dangerous Game is about this guy who has this island. He invites people to it. He nourishes them. He invites them into the castle. Here, I'll give you all this food, all this armor, all these weapons. And then he's like, all you got to do is survive. Go out into the wilderness, and then he hunts the people. So
That's
that's what I got from this is when he was hunting that guy on that island. This book that I read in grade school, The Dangerous Game. It was freaking awesome.
I'm
5 out of 5, I think.
I had to check that out. But yeah, nah, it was peak. Like you said, I love the narration between Bruce and Alfred, like the kind of back and forth in a way. I thought that was really well done. I was kind of glad we got to hear both of them talk, kind of. And the Joker stuff was amazing. I like you said that when he goes through all the Grims and he's like, yeah, it's five, but he's like, what do you believe, man? Don't tell me about. And then he's like, I think it's just one guy. He's like, I don't even think there's five. I'm pretty sure it's one guy the whole time. And I mean,
From 200 years ago.
that's awesome. Like the implications of that he is some otherworldly, immortal monster, Lovecraftian monster. I mean, it's gonna be what like, and what I liked about this, because it's not like the absolute Bane issue where Alfred's telling the story and he thinks like Batman's getting murdered, and it's all kind of in his head. Like this seems like it's legit. Like everything he's telling us,
And this happened.
like it's all like yeah on point, or like it might even be worse than what he knows because he didn't even have all the details as opposed to kind of what he did with Bane. Like he kind of knows how Bane operates.
I
So
think that's the case.
So I think we're really in for it because when he does interact with Joker, he might not have an even crazier form. You know what I'm saying? But I think the demon stuff is legit. Him being immortal. I mean, it's
It's
wild.
probably legit.
It makes sense because I think Grant Morrison played with that a little bit. Like the Joker goes through like mainline, he goes through rebirths and stuff like that, and that's how you
That's
get all
pretty
these
cool.
different Jokers and runs and stuff. So that'd be kind of cool. They take that here, and he's literally like a monster that's reborn every like 50 or 100 years or something like that. Like that'd be wild.
Dude, like even some of the stuff they did, like that scene where like the kids are crawling all over him and like feeding him or something. I don't know if he's draining them of life or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it
Like
looked like.
I don't even think he's reborn. I think that's just how he gets his power is like he'll just sit down and have all these kids and steal their life force or whatever, and then he gets rejuvenated as like a younger body. Um, but like he doesn't look any different. He is the same person. Genius, no jokes. He never laughs. They say that multiple times.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, man, I'm starting to think like the end game of Absolute Batman is going to be Batman versus this devilish Joker.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think he'll have
Like
some
we,
run-ins, but he'll definitely get whooped. Whatever that first run-in is, he's getting whooped.
yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
we'll see him here and there. Um, but I mean, that final showdown is going to be nuts. I mean, it kind of seems that Wonder Woman is going to be called to Gotham because of the Joker.
Yeah, yeah. It seems
At
like it.
least that's what I got from this because like he's like researching at the end. He's like, "Oh, Bruce is doing this research on this goddess from hell." Um,
Yeah, yeah,
and it's like the only reason would be Joker. Like there's no other underlying things going on in this issue that he would call her for something else or find her for something else because I don't think they're calling each other.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
He's definitely looking for. Yeah, I'm
but I think
curious.
it's the Joker.
Yeah, yeah, that'd
That's
be
why.
hype if they get into like a little run with the Joker and we really get like a first crazy Joker. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean the idea to make him this monster thing, I think is so dope, so
It's
dope.
crazy.
You finally like make him more menacing, like physically, because that's always the thing, Once Batman catches up to him and he's got him, like it's over. Like he's not gonna whoop Batman. I mean, he might
Right.
get some tricks in, but in terms of like a raw fight, he not.
Like a shock
But
ball, shock or
yeah,
something.
exactly. But here it's like, all right, yeah, maybe Batman should, I don't know, like not mess with him. So I'm glad like he really has that fear aspect to him. Like, oh, this guy, we don't even. We're hoping he's this devil monster, but he'd probably be even worse. You know?
Yeah. Trillionaire. I mean, there's a lot about this guy that we learn in this issue, and every page is awesome.
Yeah, yeah. He's a philanthropist. He's for the kids, but it turns out he's what he's
Eating them or
salvage.
something.
Yeah, he's salvaging kids. Really, I mean, it's wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. But I loved it, man. Peak issue. Jock on
It
art.
was
Jock
really
was
good.
amazing. I mean, it was awesome. Just
Not a single bad thing, I don't think, that you can say about this book.
yeah, yeah.
Not a single
I
one.
agree. Yeah, nah, it was a great story, man. Great story. Let's see what's next. Let's hop into the Ultimates, man. Ultimate Spider-Man 23, dude. Wow.
So much went on in this issue. Like every page was a different setting. Like you skip from um, Mary Jane and Peter yelling at Otto. You skip to Felicia and Richard outside of Fisk Tower, and then you skip to Spider-Man jumping in Fisk Tower, interrupting a battle between Mister Negative and Wilson Fisk.
Yeah.
Like, there's just a lot going on in this book. But same thing, dude. I think it's on par with the rating I gave Absolute Batman. I mean, it's that good.
Nah, it was amazing. Chichetto was really in his back here because we got a lot of Peter Parker Spider-Man, and he
Yep.
does the Spider-Man just great. You know, the silhouette and everything. But yeah, I
Yep.
love the bouncing, from here to there. It was great. I mean, Peter in this was awesome. I love it. Like he's got a little bit more confidence. They're like, hey, we know who you are. He's like, yeah, but I'm not the same guy who I was. And he's really
I'm ready now.
he's ready to throw down. He's dope. We know Venom can't save Richard right now because the machines he's fighting are the same. It's made of the same AI or whatever. So he's like, hey, we got a problem here. So he can't
Yep.
even Venom out to get him out of his situation. Something might be happening with May and Otto, which I think is hilarious. I don't know if you peeped that, like she's kind of like always like messing with him.
Yep. I did
He's
notice
like,
that.
yeah, he's like, you could have done better, like kind of pushing him to Superior Spider-Man. I think whatever they're doing there is funny, and it sucks though because it's gonna end.
Yeah.
I feel like if we had to relaunch, like he's still, even now as great as it is, he's still setting up. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still setting you up
Yep.
for something that's never gonna happen now. So yeah,
I think they're reworking the last issue. They have to be.
they
I don't
definitely,
think there was enough time to rework this one. But I think they're reworking the last one for
yeah,
sure
they
to
def,
kind of
bro, they
conclude
delaying it like
things.
it's Hush 2. We're supposed to get it in
Yeah,
December. We're getting in what,
February.
February. It's about to be Hush 2 in March. Like
I was reading the end of Ultimate Wolverine, that last page where they show coming this month. It said Ultimate Spider-Man 24. I'm like, nice try, buddy.
it's some last minute stuff. But yeah, man, that was one little thing I noticed. I was like, damn, who was she? But yeah, it was still dope. I mean, art was amazing. We get Peter. We love Spider-Man, Peter Parker. It
It
was
was a
just
very good
awesome,
issue.
man. Yeah, it just sucks though. February, dude. That's mad long.
Yep.
Damn. But it is what it is. I hope the ending is great. But they
I
definitely
think
set
it
us
will
up.
be.
I think we this last issue is gonna be peak. For sure.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be a big battle between Fisk and Spider-Man. Obviously, with that last panel, he's like, "I'm ready," and it's just you and me now.
Well, that's the thing. If Richard and Felicia aren't they already in Fist Tower? I mean, are we gonna break out into this big ass war? I mean, Mysterio. Oh, he's doing his whole thing with
Oh yeah, let's
Harry.
that dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Freaking Harry just leaves Spider-Man in the dust.
Yeah, yeah. I knew it, bro.
Like,
Fucking
I
snake. I
think even
felt it.
that's set. That's set up for him to become the real Green Goblin. Um, so like, what? Like it's ending?
Yeah, yeah,
Same thing.
yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, we got that with Harry. I think Harry could die though. I do see Harry
Yeah,
possibly dying.
I think that's a big possibility.
But yeah, I mean, this he set a lot up. So I mean, this last issue is gonna have to be crazy. He's got a lot of things to tie up real quick. What's going on at Fist Tower? What's going on with Harry? It's all gonna meet up at Fist Tower in this big ass fight. I mean, it's a
It's
lot,
gonna be
man.
sick, man.
It's a
It's gonna
lot
be sick.
for sure, for sure. Uh, Ultimate Wolverine number 12. Did you read it?
Do you get to read it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
liked it. I liked it a lot.
I loved it, man. That's crazy. I saw it always happens. Ultimate, they always hating. And I see them online,
Everyone's hated on this book.
and they were just like, "Oh man, if this was the last issue." Blah, blah. Oh, first of all, if you think that this is the same issue 12 as when they thought it was ending, I come on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just left it the same. We're not reworking it. They definitely reworked it. They definitely took some stuff out because we got another 4 issues. I mean, come on. But I loved it, man. We got Phoenix. We finally see her.
That part was so awesome.
Yeah, that panel was crazy. Capuccio again. He's amazing, bro. He is amazing.
Top
He's the man.
top artist. Yep.
Yeah, I mean the whole deja vu thing they did at the beginning with him jumping out the plane was awesome. But
Yep.
that Phoenix panel with the hair that was amazing. I was like, dude, that was awesome. And then she melted Colossus. That was peak. I love that. He was just screaming,
Couldn't
"Roll
believe
away!"
that.
That was sick. I was
Couldn't
like,
believe that.
yeah. I was like, that was awesome. That was so dope. And I loved it. I like that they're tied together again, Wolverine and Jean, and it fits more here, obviously, as opposed to mainline because she's with
Yep.
Scott usually. So I like that here. He's not here.
I
And
liked how we saw Scott again.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Cyclops Sentinel. That was pretty cool.
I thought that was funny. He really like finishes him off.
Hmm.
Doctor Postrovich, she gets smoked by Magic. That was awesome. I love that. Man, Magic is so ruthless in this shit. It's so awesome. I love it. She's just
It was kind of funny though. Like Magic has been this big bad warrior in this whole book. Even in Incursion, she's been like a force to be reckoned with. And
yeah,
then
yeah.
she sees Colossus get melted right in front of her, and she just scurries away.
Yeah, yeah. He's telling her to
I
run
mean, I
away.
would too.
Not,
I would too.
I
Don't get
think
me wrong.
they knew they messed up with Phoenix because he's
Oh
like run away. He's melting. So I think they know like they got a problem. But going back to the Logan stuff, like I really like how he's tied to Jean. He says it. When he was under the whole Weapon X thing, like he just remembers her voice, and she kind of
yeah.
was what I guess saved him in a way, and kept him there or whatever, which I loved. And it just ends with them, kind of taking off. We don't know where they're gonna go. So I mean, I'm really excited. They're
So
definitely
the
gonna
road
link up.
to
Yeah, they're definitely gonna link
what they
up with
said.
everybody. It seems like. I mean, Logan was tied in with with the rebellion and stuff, so he probably knows. Maybe the Ultimates. Oh, they told me about you. Whatever. Something easy like that. I mean, it's gonna be crazy though. Now we got Logan. We got Jean. We got this Phoenix. We've got
Jean
our
Grey is going to be
we've
crazy.
got our Ultimates. We've got right Luke Cage Avengers, Ultimate X Men. I mean, I'm really hyped for Endgame now, man. I mean, it's gonna be wild, bro.
This month, man, Ultimate Endgame this month.
Yeah, yeah. I'm hype.
And lastly, for the Ultimates,
Oh,
Ultimate Black
Black
Panther.
Panther.
I think this one has the biggest twist that we've seen this week. Um,
Oh, really?
it ends, and it seems like T'Challa is dead.
Oh, wow.
It seems like they kill him off. Now, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's true at all. But they paint him as dead now. There's this big battle. T'Challa, and Storm have a kid in the last issue.
Oh, sick.
Well, she's pregnant and she has the kid, but the Vodou Khan, these mysterious magicians in Wakanda who serve Wakanda, not the people, um, they take this child and like rapidly age him, or he can rapidly age because he has all these like powers from Storm or whatever. So anyway, he's an adult now, and he's leading these Vodou Khan onto this war against Wakanda.
Oh, wow. Holy
And
shit.
Storm and T'Challa have to fight their kid, who's a grown man now. And they're like, well, how do we do this? Storm's like, I don't want to do this. And T'Challa's like, we have to. Bast shows up and she's like, this isn't your son. You have to kill him.
Oh, wow.
um, and then Shuri, out of nowhere, says she's working on this Panther mech suit for T'Challa. And he's just in this Black Panther vibranium mech, and
Wow.
it's awesome. And
Damn.
like
That
there's this
sounds
big
dope.
battle, and he has to he has to sacrifice himself and this new suit to win. And that's where they're like, oh, he's gone. And it
Oh.
ends with T'Challa's gone. Where is he? What do we do now? It was a crazy issue.
Wow, bro. He's in 616, man. Damn. Nah, that sounds dope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely tapping into that with the trades and stuff. Ultimate.
Ultimate Black Panther's been so good, man. I People just can't deal with reading a real book, man. Like, not saying
Yeah.
anything else isn't real, but like from the beginning, people were like, "Oh, this is slow. This is slow." This I mean, like, so is Ultimates. Like, Ultimates has no action if you look at it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like
This is every 5 issues. There's an action issue.
Ultimate Ultimate Black Panther's kind of the same thing. It's more political, which is really cool for Black Panther because at the end of the day, that's what the Black Panther is. He's a king,
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
has to rule Wakanda. So to see the inner workings of all that political stuff is really cool, man. I mean, I really like this book. And then the last half, like issue 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. I mean, I'd go back to 15, I'd say. Like everything has been action packed for like the past
Oh
6 or
wow,
7 issues. It's been really good.
damn, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to tap into that once. You know, I mean, it's only 4 volumes, so even tapping in for trades, it's really not that hard.
No, not at all.
Oh my goodness. But yeah. Did you read long shots by chance or any AOR stuff?
I read all the AR stuff. Long Shots was actually the first one this week.
Nice. What'd you think?
I liked it. I thought it was a good conclusion. You know, it
Yeah,
was funny. I think this might be the funniest issue of the
yeah,
three.
yeah. It's definitely up
Um,
there.
like they're really going in the movie business in this one. They're like, oh, Mojo Plus is gonna have everything.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, it was so funny. It was like, this is what we got from two writers. He's like, oh, you know how they are these days. And he had the script as Jerry Duggan, Jonathan Hickman.
Jonathan.
I was dying, bro. They were trying to get
It
him to
was
sign
funny.
on with the pig lawyer showed up. He's like, you guys sign yet? She just kills him. Yo, I was dying, bro.
It was funny, man. It was really funny. Um, what else?
Yeah.
Like Craven and Rhino aren't dead, so they're gonna have spin-offs now.
Oh, yo,
Craven
that
and
was
Rhino and friends.
hilarious. He was like, "We haven't tapped that well yet." He's like, "We can do Craven with Rhino with everything," and it was funny. They did all the movies, man. Oh, I forgot there was 3 that they showed. I think they do like a Rocky one. They do like a Rush Hour type. Like they do like little buddy cop stuff. Oh man, it was so funny seeing that. They were like, "We're gonna milk these guys. They're gonna do all these spin-offs." Yeah, it was hilarious, and the
It's a
whole
good
way
book.
through, yeah, they've just been cracking jokes. They've been having so much fun. And it also makes us think though, what is Hickman gonna do though, for real? I mean, long shots. We have USM 24, which probably is already done.
Yeah,
They just
he's
probably went and told Chichetto, hey, you got to redraw the whole issue again because we forgot to tell Hickman it was ending or whatever. So I'm curious now, what is he really? I mean, he's just been cracking jokes on everyone these last 3 with long shots. I mean, it seems like he's having a time of his life. Like he's just trolling. Even other comic people. Remember, I was issue 1 or 2. He kills Jeff Johns and Jeff Loeb. The
yep.
shark with the sharks and Jeff the shark. I thought that was hilarious. So like, I'm curious, man. Where's Hickman gonna go? But imagine he gives us like a funny book like this. That's his next one. It's not some crazy political thriller, all this craziness. Like he's just like, I'm gonna do something
Avengers
funny.
type thing. That'd be cool, man, if it was like a comedy
It's
almost.
just young
That'd be pretty cool.
Avengers, and they're just pranking the old Avengers like the whole run or something like that. Like that'd be funny. That'd
You're
be
not Avengers. We're Avengers.
Yeah, yeah, and he's just cracking jokes. You're never getting a Disney Plus show, Dad. Stuff like that. Like
That'd be funny. That'd
that'd
be
be
super
cool.
funny.
But yeah, what about the other stuff? What other AOR stuff you read this week?
So this week there was 4 books. There was
Damn.
Long Shots, Iron and Frost, Sinister Six, and Unbreakable X-Men. And I really don't have much to complain about any of these books this week. Like they were all pretty good. They're all tying up the loose ends that they started. Um, you know, Iron and Frost. I mean, we talked about Long Shots already, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna skip that one. Iron and Frost was good. It kind of really leans in on that relationship between Tony and Emma, even though they're in this future reality where Tony isn't Tony. He's Iron King. Yeah, Iron King or something. And then Emma is dying, like she's in her diamond form. She's a
Yeah.
hole in her heart. And the only way for them to like win is like both of them have to die at the end of it.
Damn.
Like Emma dies, um, Iron Man dies, James Rhodey died in the last issue, War Machine's dead.
Rip.
Um, yeah, the only reason Emma died though is because she actually turned back to human form so she can use her telepathy on Iron King to turn him back to Iron Man so he doesn't blow up the whole Eastern Seaboard or whatever term they use.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was a crazy
Damn.
issue, but yeah, it was good, man. I really like that book. I mean, I love Iron Man. I like Emma Frost, so that was good. Um, what was the next one? Crap, I forgot already.
Unbreakable
Oh,
X-Men. How was that?
Sinister Six. Unbreakable X-Men was really good. That book has been nothing but good. All 3 issues were fire. This Unbreakable X-Men they're in Atlantis now,
Oh.
because of the Shuvarok demon who's trying to take over, is trying to like wreck Atlantis and kill everyone. And Namor comes to stop him. He's like, "You bring your wars to Atlantis," and then him and Gambit have this crazy fight, like crazy fight. Gambit's about to die, and in issue 1, Rogue took down Galactus, like she absorbed the power cosmic and turned into a stone. And in this issue, we see Rogue return
Oh,
as
nice.
like as Galactus, pretty much. Like she's this giant figure with the power cosmic, and she just
That makes
gets
sense.
rid of that demon. Um, it was awesome, man. I mean, Namor has a sick design in this book. He's a little older. He has long hair, but he has his normal Namor fit on. I mean, it's really cool. The Outlier X-Men, they're like this group of younger X-Men who aren't too known. Like they're in the Uncanny book, like that's where they were introduced. But they're really good characters. Like there's this one character. Um, I'm forgetting his name, but he's like the main guy of this team. Let me see if I could find it. He's gonna be a big X-Men for a while, I think, because
Ah, they setting
he's
them
a
up.
yeah, they are in the main X Uncanny book and in this one. Ransom. His name's Ransom. He's a Valentin Correa. He's a good character. He's dating Temper right now, and I really like her as a character as well. So overall, Unbreakable X-Men was a phenomenal book. It was a great tie-in.
Dang. Yeah, I know that's the Uncanny X-Men one. It's Gail Simone, right? Yeah.
Yep. And then finally, last week or this Age of Revelation was Sinister Six, and this one was very surprising. This was a Revelation was in this whole book. It was like
Oh
everything's
shoot.
coming together
Okay,
now
sick.
because it's the end of the event pretty much. But Revelation has captured Sinister's team of mutants, like his sixth team of mutants. Revelation has them all captured, locked up, and they're like, "Tell me where Sinister is, so we could go end them." And they're like, "No, we're not going to do that." Um, one of the team, Lady Phantom X, tries to kill Revelation, and he turns her to a Babel. She can't talk anymore, and then he orders one of his choristers to just kill her. So she dies. Black Cat dies.
Damn.
Uh,
Rip.
someone else dies. A lot of people died in this book. We also find out who Venom is finally.
Oh, who is it?
Uh, and you'll never guess. You could probably name 10 people before you get it close. It's freaking Polaris.
Wow. Wow.
Venom is Polaris, and Polaris ends up killing Mr. Sinister. So that was awesome.
Huh.
She's like, you got all these people killed, like just so you could try to take on Revelation, and you failed. So I'm gonna kill you. And she kills. She's not working for Revelation, but she just wanted to get revenge on Sinister.
That's pretty funny.
Havoc died. That's the other guy who died. Havoc.
Oh, that's Young God. And Alex
Yes,
Summers.
Scott's brother. I forget his name.
And Alex,
Um,
right?
Alex. Yep, Alex Summers. And that Alex and Polaris have a kid in this future. Um, so he died, and she kills Sinister, and then goes and sees her son, and that's how it ends. She's like, "Oh, I'm here. Mommy's here." It was a good issue, man. Like it was cool to see Revelation just show his power, like just off this half
Yeah.
of this team.
Yeah, Revelation is crazy. Every time he shows up is dope. I'm not gonna lie, he's so
Oh
dope
yeah,
as a villain. Yeah, I love him,
it's
man.
awesome. I'm really liking this event so far.
Oh, it's been great, man. I mean, we're wrapping it up soon, so. But I mean, for the majority, especially stuff I've read, I think I've loved everything. You know.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been amazing. I'm trying to think. What else? What else have you read? I think
That's
ours.
all I read. I read the
Okay,
four
sick.
Age of Revelation books and the three Ultimate books and Batman, Absolute Batman.
Sick. All right, cool. So let me get into DCKO.
Oh yeah,
Aquaman 12, another DCKO tie-in. Right now, December is the fight month, so everyone is doing like a 1v1 basically. It's Aquaman versus Hawkman. It was actually pretty good, way better than the last Aquaman tie-in. I thought I wasn't huge on the last one. This one is just straight up 1v1, kind of like Superman, Captain Atom. It wasn't as cool though, just because like they didn't have the selection that Superman and Captain Atom did. Like they were able to pick any version of themselves across space and time.
right.
Like these guys were just straight up running it, and it was good. The first round was good, and then I think Aquaman loses one round, but in the last one, because I heard about this in his run, he could like bloodbend now. He's a bloodbender because it's water and all that. So
Okay, that's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. So Aquaman does that and smokes him at the end, basically. But it's
I
cool
heard
that
Aquaman wiped him.
oh yeah, yeah. At the end, it was awesome. He like freezes him like in space. Like he stops him and just lets him drop to Earth, and
That's
he's
pretty
done.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. But the cool thing I liked about this issue is that they're kind of pointing, alluding to something, basically that Aquaman is gonna go bad. It seems like, or that he can't
Oh,
he can't handle the Omega power. They were like something's messing with him. Like he's not the same Aquaman he usually is. He's a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more violent. He's just something's off about him. Then he gets the Omega power, and even he's like, "Oh, I am the Dark Tide now," and all that. So it was actually pretty cool. You know,
that sounds really good.
yeah, yeah. So I'm curious to see where it goes. It seems like they're setting stuff up for Aquaman, really, because a lot of people don't know Aquaman is up there. I think in terms of power, like I think he's not stronger than Superman, but he's up there with Superman. Like he can he can box with him
You
a
can
little
test
bit.
that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with him with the King Omega power later on, and if he starts going bad, I think had to be some wild stuff because he's already pretty strong. So that was really cool. Really fun issue. He's using water to fly. He's like, there's water everywhere. What do you think? How do you think those canyons form that you fly in? Water, and then this water starts coming out the ground. It's wild
True.
stuff. It's really fun issue. I liked it. Like I said, better than the last one.
Yeah,
And
it sounds really good. The stuff I've heard online, it was like, oh, Aquaman wipes Hawkman, like he
yeah,
gets him out of there.
especially that
So
last
that,
round is
that
when you
just
really
sounded
see it.
awesome.
Yeah, that last round is where you really see it. And then we got a DCKO Wonder Woman versus Lobo #1. The one shot. This one was really good. It's definitely up there with Captain Atom and Superman. I loved it. The art in it was awesome, man. It was like Daniel Warren Johnson. I know it's not him. There's like 3 artists on this actually. So you got Jason Howard, Kari Nord, and Daniel Bayless. But they all
Okay.
it all kind of looked like Daniel Warren Johnson. That kind of like the way it flows and stuff, and the fighting. But man, it was awesome. Who's writing this? Oh, Joelle Jones. Her voice for Lobo was hilarious. He was just hilarious. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know you want to get with the main man. Is that what it is? Huh? You trying to spend the night with me or something?" And the whole time he's just cracking jokes. And Wonder Woman is just like, "Yo, you're an animal. I'm gonna beat you up." So, but the fight was really cool. I think they do the space and time. I think yeah they did. And Wonder Woman gets her like the armored suit with the wings, and Lobo's crazy. Oh, and another thing, I guess yeah, spoilers. They set up the Lobo comic in this, which I
Oh,
thought
really? That's
yeah, because I totally forgot he was getting a comic.
yeah, yeah.
So one of his things is that he literally has a deal with God to not die. Like actually, like he went up, he spoke to him, and they have a contract. So in the middle of the fight, he was like, "Dude, you know who I spoke to? I'm immortal. Like I'm good. He's got me." He said something like that, and God was like, "Did he just use my name in vain?" And the contract, and he literally like rips the contract in half, so he's no longer immortal. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
so now going into his book, he's no longer immortal,
he can
and
die.
and that's how Wonder Woman beats him. Like she has her sword, and then she like kicks the sword, and it goes in his stomach for the second. Yeah, it's
Um,
awesome. Wild
did he
stuff.
have the Venom in this book
No,
from
no, no.
DCK?
Mm-mm. Yeah, because they all start off with the round like fresh, going into this fight night
Okay,
round.
I
But
see.
yeah, it was awesome, man. It was really dope fight. I've been loving the one shot so far. Any of the DCKO one shots have been fire. I read Infernal Hulk. That was amazing. I had to read it. I was like, it's just been so fire.
I know, I
Uh,
know. Namor too on the
yeah,
cover.
yeah. It was
I'm
awesome. I,
ready.
I won't go crazy, but I love they keep up with the monster thing. We see some pretty gross stuff. Like there's this light spoiler, but like the monster has like monsters for organs and shit. Like it's crazy stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, it's wild stuff. The eldest is a problem. Like his voice and everything is crazy. Like I love like he's a menace. He's a problem.
yeah.
Yeah, he's talking smack to everyone, like and everything. It's crazy. And I'm just man, they're setting up stuff there. We see someone that everyone was crying about. So I can't wait. Issue 3 looks crazy. Issue 4 looks crazy. And I can't tell where it's
They all look
going.
crazy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I have no idea. Like I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like it's crazy. I really don't know what to expect every issue. I was like, you just going in. But yeah,
Nice. I'm ready, man. I thought about reading Infernal Hulk, New Avenger. I thought about reading some of those books before the Age of Revelation books, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do that.
yeah, I was too. I was like, yeah, let me get all the important stuff, right? But yeah,
Yeah,
Infernal
yeah.
Hulk was definitely peak again. You know, Nick Klein
Nice.
is on it again, kills it. You know, I mean, it's
Kills
just
it.
great stuff. I love his Hulk, man. Like, I know we said it before, but he really like his Hulk is amazing. Especially this Infernal Hulk. He's kind of like a gross Hulk. You know, it's
Yep.
awesome. And
An
then,
evil Hulk.
oh yeah, he's a menace. He is a menace. And then last, for this week for me, I read The Darkness #1 last night. Mark Silvestri, Ed Benes on art. Man, bro, it was so peak, bro. It was so awesome. It's just I love it because like the characters are low key like they're like horrible people, especially like Jackie. But that's low key what I love about it. Like he's such a problem. Like I remember at some point in the book he's with this girl and he's like, all right, I'm out of here. You know, after I get sleeping with her, she's like, what do you think? I'm some cheap whore? And he's like, well, you're definitely not cheap. You know, I just took you out to that expensive dinner. You know, but he's still kind of calling her a whore. Like he's wild, bro.
Oh yeah.
He's doing wild stuff. One thing I'll say that was so weird, like the book has like sex scenes in it, but they're not allowed to curse. Like they
Oh, I
censor the
see.
curse words. I don't know how the comics rating works. That's cool, and that you'll still get the teen rating with that, but you better not
I
curse.
thought I thought Image could curse as they please.
Yeah, they could. The book will get different. Like you don't have to do any of that. That's why I was so confused. Like
Yeah.
they said, but like he was just with a girl getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's a bit. I mean I don't care, but it's just odd every time you see it. I'm like, dude, he just all right, whatever. But yeah, it's
He just
wild.
sent her over, but now he can't say the F word.
Yeah, yeah, like all right, you know. But yeah, I loved it. You know, Jackie's also a menace. You know, he's not this totally horrible person. You know, even he can look back and like, damn, why am I such an asshole? Like he even says
Yeah.
that at one point. He's talking to this girl that he grew up with, and he's like, "Way to go, Jackie! You're an ass." You know, like he's talking to himself. So obviously, you know, he's kind of
We've all been
self-aware,
there.
but we kind of see him get the darkness power for the first time and how that works because this is like a basically a reboot. And man,
Okay.
it was awesome. The art was amazing. You know, we get our blood. It was just shoot the whole way through, man. It's just an amazing story. We get the mob talk. You know, I love it. I love it. You know, I
Sounds
felt
good.
like I was watching a movie. It was awesome.
Sounds really good. I didn't know anything about that book. This is the book that was written by Donny Cates at some point, right?
No, I don't think he wrote this one because
Oh, okay.
it's by one of the Image founders. It was created by him and Garth Ennis back in the day. Then they made a couple
Okay.
video games and stuff, but it's mostly been them, I think. But yeah, it's
19.
yeah.
Okay, I see. I see.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. No, the darkness is peak though. It's it's amazing. If you haven't got it, go get it. People out there, go get it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this week, man. Do you have any other things you want to add or any?
Nope, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, nothing else. I think we covered everything pretty good. We'll just have to cover the books we missed next week, right?
yeah, yeah. We don't have too many. Thank God. I think
No, not too many.
yeah. Next week isn't that crazy. Even though I gotta go through my list again because sometimes I'll be missing books. So next week doesn't seem too insane. So it seems like we'll be all caught up and everything.
Yeah, we
But
should be able to.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully. But yeah, I think
Next
that.
week has some good stuff though. Next week is the first issue of Black Panther Intergalactic.
Oh yeah, yeah. Probably have to grab
Um,
that. Book of Revelation 3, Mortal Thor,
Alien versus Captain America.
number
Some
2,
good stuff,
baby.
man.
Can't wait for
Yep,
that one.
me neither.
But
Some good stuff, yeah. But other than that, that's about it, I think.
yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this one, guys. We appreciate you as always for tuning in. You know, we
Of course.
having a ton of fun with this. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Peace.